What's up, Saints and Eights? Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Beat. Today's episode, I am joined by G's. We're going to get into his beginnings in music and, of course, his newest album, This Wasn't Planned. So let's welcome to the podcast, G's.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome, welcome.
Round of applause.
Yes, all of that. I ain't got my sound effects yet, but I'm working on it.
We
So I
good. We
understand.
we doing it.
So I understand that you are from Virginia Beach.
For sure. Yep.
For sure. So am I. What part of Virginia Beach are you from?
College Park. I was waiting to ask you that because you left that comment on the page, so I was wondering how familiar you was about the area.
V- Very familiar with College Park. I seen that level green sign. I said, "Oh!" So in my senior year, I used to have a little boyfriend out there,
Hmm.
and so I used to hang out there all the time. So when I saw that level green, I was like, "Is that not a blast from the past?" So yes,
Yeah.
I'm from Green Run. That was kind of a little bit adjacent to us. College Park was. College Park felt like more towards like Norfolk, Chesapeake, going
Uh-huh.
like towards that way. But yeah, I used to
For
hang out
sure.
there a lot. I have a little bit of familiarity with the Virginia Beach music scene, but what was it like for you, or how would you describe it?
I could give you a couple answers, but I want to know, is you talking about like growing up or you talking about like as of right now?
A little bit of
Okay.
both, like so how growing up and then like how it is now.
I growing up, super Neptunes, fanatic, anything that Pharrell and Chad laid production on, I was like crazy over. I would go get CDs just because they produced one song on a joint. Like I'm not even a Nelly fan. Like, know what I mean, niggas love the first album. Country Grammar is fire, but Nellyville, I only went and got Nellyville because Hot in Here. Like I just love all they beats at the time. And then when Pusha and Malice and them when they came out. I was like, oh no, this crazy. So the scene around that time, it was like super instrumental and like niggas goddamn was coming up around that time. Missy, Timbo, Missy was killing shit at that time. Timbo too. We was really running radio around that time. And nowadays, like how would I put Virginia music scene nowadays? I give you my answer. And I tell it how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we don't really have no music scene. Not
Mm.
me personally, I don't think so. And
Okay.
maybe I don't think so because I try not to even worry about what everybody else doing. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like I, the music that I get in my car and that I listen to, that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? The
Uh-huh.
music I go to the studio and that I make, that's what I like. That's what I want to hear. So I don't really care about what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's my whole vibe. That's my whole thing, period. But I would say Virginia is like a melting pot. Like Virginia don't have no identity. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
Richmond, well, I would say 7-5 don't have an
Uh-huh.
identity. Richmond, they got a sound. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like they know what they cater to. They know what the listeners gravitate to. I would say in the 757, I don't really have no sound for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, that's what you listen to. Okay, that's what I'm gonna listen to. Like nobody got their mind of their own. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion though. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna agree with you. Because people ask me a lot of like up here, because I'm in Northern Virginia, like near DC, and people will ask me
Hmm.
sometimes. I've gotten asked that, how would I describe the 757 music scene? And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just what you said. It feels like everybody kind of makes what they want to hear, and you just kind of get in where you fit in.
Get in
I think the only time that we did have like, would you say, a sound is like during the
during that
Pharrell.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So you could say like, okay, the Pharrell, Missy, so you could, that was like a Virginia sound. But now you're right.
Hmm.
I can't call it. It's kind of like whatever. You don't know what
Everybody
you're gonna
trying to
get.
niggas trying to catch one. That's it. Ain't nobody trying to build they sound. Niggas just trying to catch one. Whatever worked for him, that's what the next one trying to do. Know what I mean?
You have to be careful at doing that, because I feel like how we lost regionality in music because
Hmm.
people stopped doing like a sound, or having some kind of regionality, like your slang and
Mm-hmm.
your music, your sound. People got rid of that because it became, like you said, chasing the next thing, chasing a dollar. I feel
Yeah.
like I ain't gonna put it all on Snap Music, but I feel like I pinpoint around that time because people were like, oh, it's Snap is popular, so everybody just do Snap Music because that's
Yeah.
what's gonna get you
Mm-hmm.
popping. And I think too it's because where we're positioned, we're like
We
in
right
the
in the
middle.
I had an interview, I want to say it was like either, I think it was last year. Yeah,
Mhm.
and the top of last year with the Rap Roundtable podcast in New York. And they was asking me, is Virginia the South? And we answered that, me and my guys, we answered that by saying we are the north of the South. You know what I'm saying? So like we right at the bottom of the north and we right at the top of like we right in the middle of it. So we get, and we from the same era. So
Mhm.
we was influenced by what niggas in New York was wearing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we'll go get on the Chinese bus, head up
Listen,
there. Know what I mean? Like
I was just telling somebody the other day because I go to New York a lot. It was a thing to go to that bus
mm-hmm,
stop. Matter of fact, it
mm-hmm.
was that little park ride where you could go. It was up near College
Come
Park
on.
too,
Come
and
on.
you could take the bus from there. And people would
Yeah.
have like shopping trips, and it was a big thing to go up there and shop and get your clothes and come back and like, oh, where
Mm-hmm.
you get that from? Oh, I got
Mm-hmm.
that in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know what time it is. So
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
sandwiched. Like I said, we were so in between
Yeah.
cultures like that.
You see the way this already gonna go, know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we gonna be here a little
Yeah,
minute now.
we're gonna be here a minute because see, there's some things to talk about. But see, that's
Yeah.
that's why I feel like we're the 757. Whenever people ask me about that, and like when we get down to like our music scene, I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
everybody got a different style, a different thing. Now, where are you mentally and creatively right now compared to like earlier in your career?
Right now, I feel like I'm in the best shape. I feel amazing right now. Creatively,
Hmm.
um, I don't know. I love all my stuff. I love all my stuff except my first project.
I was gonna
Um,
ask. We was gonna get into that.
yeah, I love everything except my first project. It's moments on my first project that I love. It's just um I love the first project too. Don't get me wrong. I know I said this shit on the other podcast, other interview, but I love that first project. But it's
Hmm.
just, as meticulous as I am, just going back, it's like I would have did certain stuff different. But where I'm at right now, and I want to say like with my last three, I'm in like this super zone, like this super zone, and how clear I am, like with my vocals and just like the production that I'm using, and just I just feel like everything is a perfect marriage right now. Like I'm not overdoing it.
Hmm.
I'm not trying to like, I mean, niggas know I can rap. I can rap. And at this point, I'm not even trying to prove that I can out rap niggas or whatever. I'm not even trying to prove that. What I'm trying to do is marriage these words with this production the
Hmm.
best way I can,
Hmm.
and come up with a dope hook that has my audience, which is niggas like myself, like street niggas or fly niggas or whoever, like just cool niggas, period, and
Hmm.
girls that like rap music with substance. That's my
Okay.
audience. Know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I feel like right now, where I'm at right now, I feel like I'm doing that like at the highest degree right now.
What pulled you? How did you get started making music?
That man, Jigga Man.
Okay.
Know what I mean? Since I was a little kid, I just always idolized Jay-Z.
Okay.
Always. Volume 2 was the first album that I ever purchased. And I'm 8 years old. Hard Knock Life was on the radio. Jay-Z, see, people don't understand this. People see Jay-Z, who he is right now, and they like really forget like this nigga like he had a serious run. Like serious, like
A serious run.
like Hove was on the radio all the time.
Time constantly, every year. There was not a year. I'll say probably from the time I was in probably the 10th, 11th grade, all the
Hmm.
way up till I was in college and to adulthood, like
Yeah,
always on the radio. Listen.
always on the radio. So when Volume 2 came out, and I'm a little kid, my first love was basketball. So
Mhm,
when Michael Jordan retired in 1998, I was devastated, like devastated, heartbroken. Like I'm watching the last game with my granddad. You know what I mean? When Jordan hit the shot with and held his arm up like that, like I'm watching that live with my granddad,
mhm.
devastated. I'm like, oh my God, no more basketball. You know what I'm saying? And then like a couple months later, seeing this, I'm hearing this song. Matter of fact, I'm not even hearing the song. Anytime, like my grandma, you from here, so
Mhm.
BT. What channel was BT?
36.
36. Anytime, anytime, anytime I turned on channel, or not even me, like my aunt Keisha, everybody used to stay at my grandma's house. So anytime like the TV would go past 36, I would just always see this video with the little kids in it. And I'm like, yo, this dude look mad cool. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Mhm.
Jay-Z around that time, he just was mad cool,
He
like
really was, like, and that Hard Knock Life was everywhere. Yes,
everywhere,
everywhere.
everywhere. So just like the coolness, the aura, and just all that, it just made me be like this. But I wrote my first rap like I want to say like 9, 10 years old. I wrote my first rap round then, but I didn't let nobody else know like I'm writing raps, whatever, whatever, until it was the summer of 2002. I'm 12 around this time. Me and my homeboy, me and my homeboy Trail, the clips had just came out. I think, yeah, Lord willing had just came out around that time. So we will always be on three-way with
Mhm,
this girl named Skylar at the time. We'll all be on three-way watching 106 in Park. The clips video was up there. He'll be Pusher. I had a low cut at this time, so I was Malice. So he'll
uh-huh,
be Pusher, I'll be Malice, and we would rap the joints on the phone. And I was like, man, I'm about to really start writing raps. And I was
uh-huh,
trying to get him to like start writing too. And I think I had wrote like his first couple or whatever, whatever. And he was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. But I stuck with it. That whole summer, I had a blue notebook. I still got the notebook somewhere too. I had a blue notebook.
mhm.
I filled up that blue notebook that entire summer. Like I was done with that notebook that summer, on to the next one. Like ever since then, like I just been hooked with it. Ever since then, every that summer I knew I was like, all right, that's what I want to do.
So you've
Hmm.
known, like, from a very young age that you wanted to do this.
It really
Mhm,
got solidified too when I got cut from tryouts trying to make the eighth grade basketball team. When I
uh-huh,
got cut from there, I was like, yeah, no, fuck basketball.
mhm.
It's really about music.
You said Jay-Z was one of your early influences. Did you have anybody else that you, like,
Oh,
looked
yeah,
towards?
for sure.
Uh-huh,
Jay-Z, Nas, when my uncle by marriage, my uncle Dwight, his favorite rapper is Nas. So I've always been like how I am, like cool, quote unquote, I guess, whatever, whatever. Like I've always been like this my whole entire life. My uncle Dwight is years older than me. He had to been like in his early 20s coming over to kick it with my aunt Keisha or whatever. But I'll be in my room playing the game. He'll
uh-huh,
come over for her, but he'll be like, yo, this little nigga, he playing shit that I like. Know what I'm saying? Like music wise, he listening to shit
mhm,
that I like, and he playing the game. No, let me go in his room and let me kick it with him a little bit. Know what I mean? So when Jay-Z and Nas was going through that,
mhm.
like he was really debating with this 11-year-old boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I love Nas the same way I love Hove. So,
Uh-huh.
but I had to, I'm Team
Yeah.
Hove. I'm Team
Uh-huh.
Hove, but no, I mean, I got all Nas albums. I still got every physical that I had from a kid. I still got all my physical CDs. I got every. I'm a hoarder, actually.
Same same here.
I'm a hoarder. My room. I wish I had pictures of my room from when I was a kid. Like all my Source magazines, my double XLs, Vibes, all of that. Like I had no white spaces on my wall. Like
Ooh.
no white space.
When we get off this call, I'm gonna find. I think I
You
took a
got a
picture of like
picture?
my wall in college, and it was
Okay.
like just papered down. And then I don't think I have a picture of one I had when I was in the sixth grade, but in high school, not in high school, but in college, people would love to come by to see the wall.
It was like a
Just
museum.
yeah, and to see
Yeah.
who was who. And still have like my wall that I had when I was in the sixth grade, and it's in a box. But I took
Mm-hmm.
everything out, all my cutouts from like Word Up. I'm very old from Word Up and all of that. Like all put together. But yes,
And
I
word up
love
stuff too, yeah.
Word Up, and I still have all my Source magazines back here. I'm finally
Mm-hmm.
cleared this bookcase so I can take them out of storage and like put them out, you know, and about instead of in boxes. But yeah, I understand. I knew when I was little that all that stuff was going to mean that this was going to mean something. My
For
dad
sure.
hated it. He was like, "You need to
My
throw this
grandma
shit
hated it.
away. You pack like
Oh,
a pack rat. You got all these magazines. You throw this shit away." And I just would
yeah,
not, because I said this is going to mean something.
yeah,
Something. This is more than just a magazine. And now look, see, we were
yeah.
right.
Look, so me and you, I know me and you was the same. So like, even if you had like, even if you had like a little white space, you gonna find a little picture in the magazine to
To put
just
to
come on.
collage it. That's one of like the best things about like magazines and hip hop. That was one of the best parts
Mhm.
about having like that type of physical media. I'll
Hell
even go
yeah.
like back and look at the magazines now, and I'm like they really used to like put on a spread. Like you'd have a fashion part of the magazine, a sports part,
Hmm.
something
Hmm.
about like tech. It would like the
The
Source,
whole
and
the
it would
whole culture,
everything. Yeah, it would cover
everything.
every part of the culture.
You got the
I was telling
reviews of the albums in the back.
Yes, letters to the editors, and I was explaining to my daughter, I was like, "That's like the commentary. Like before, you couldn't just throw your comment somewhere and everybody had to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you had to write it. Someone had to read it. It
Hmm.
had to be selected and put in the magazine."
Hmm.
And I
Niggas was
said, "This."
cussing Elliot Wilson ass out in them junks.
And then I remember they used to have Star and Buck Wild have they column in the very back. Like that's how before they even got to
Hmm.
radio, that's how I knew of them with that insane column at the end of every Source. But and then
Yeah.
they would have the artwork. Somebody would have the cartoonist that would draw
At
somebody
the
at
on
the
the
end.
very last page.
I knew. I said, "This is an artifact."
You gonna make me go upstairs and go grab a couple down just to
I
show the authenticity of of our conversation right here.
wait. Hold on. I'm gonna get. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna get. This is just taking a turn. Look.
I
Okay. So. So, like for instance, oh goodness, speaking of 50, since we've been talking, it's like this is the 50 Cent
mm-hmm.
and Tony Yayo cover, and
Mm-hmm.
then it's like the come on, that was like Kanye, the
Mm-hmm.
good music
Mm-hmm.
era.
Mm-hmm. The beginning. Yep.
Yeah, Alicia Keys. Like this
Yeah.
is so much. Oh wow, and it's like Jay Z,
I got
Foxy,
that.
LeBron.
I got
Yeah,
that too.
so
Yeah.
it's like Ashanti and the
Yep. That vibe joint. Yep.
where's that one
Mm-hmm.
I had too with Cameron and I went
Dame
with
Dash.
camera. Yes, and I always say,
Yeah.
look now, look
Mm-hmm.
at him. I said, who would
Mm-hmm.
ever thought? Because
Mm-hmm.
that was their cover, like post Rockefeller, at the
Yep.
post Rockefeller breakup, and this was supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
their cover about unity. And I'm like, it just. I said, this is why I was trying to explain. I said, this is why it be hurting our heart to see them fight like this, because it was them against the
We
world.
lived through it.
Yeah,
Yeah. That shit still hurt.
very much so, because I thought they were going to be like for the long run, like now, like they would still be producing artists or be a different iteration of something.
My whole closet was Rockaware down.
Right. That's what I try to explain to these kids. Like, y'all don't understand how popular it was. A purse I was looking for. I had like a little Rockaware purse, and I remember I had like the one piece suit. The when they came out with the velour track suits.
Mm-hmm.
I was so pressed out to be like the
Mm-hmm.
first person at work with one, because I had the pink one and bought it from Up Against the Wall, and
Yeah.
that was a
Ooh, niggas
listen.
don't even know about Up
Up
Against the.
against,
Come
come on, that's when you had to go. Listen, listen. I stayed in there, Up Against the
on.
Wall. Oh,
Yeah.
at Lynn Haven. That was like, and that's
Mm-hmm.
where I would go before my like
That's when
Friday, Saturday night
that's when
activities.
Lynn Haven had the second floor.
Listen, come on. I was shocked there's no second floor in Lynn Haven. Like second floor was like the food court. What else was
FYE
up there?
right there.
Yes, they had everything.
Hmm.
The movie theater was up there, and now I heard, yeah, it's one level. I can't even
One
imagine
level.
that.
Oh,
I cannot.
you ain't been in there?
I have not.
Oh man,
It
yeah.
break my heart. Listen, I've always did too, because it would have, in that little atrium part, you'd go up the two escalators, and you'd see your
Hmm.
friends down at the bottom. Yeah,
Hmm.
I can't
Hmm.
imagine Lynn Haven being anything but two levels. There was the
Hmm.
Sabaro, yeah, when you come off the escalator, the Sabaro, the
Right
Chick.
there.
Oh,
Right there.
a
Yep, the
time to be
Chick-fil-A on the
alive.
other side. Got that nigga walk past that jump a million times to get the
Yes,
free
samples.
nuggets. Yeah.
They used to have the A&W, Aladdin's Castle was in there.
Yeah.
It was just a time. But I
Yeah.
was telling you, we lived like through some of like the best era, best of time.
Nigga was going to the mall on the weekend. No cell phone. We used to have the right numbers. Come on,
Yes, just
man.
just out in the wild, no cell phone, just pen and paper and a
That's
prayer.
it.
That's all. That's
Pen,
all you
paper,
need.
and a prayer, and you had to really, know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you had to
you
be
had to
you,
talk.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you had to have some G. You couldn't just,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
No,
Okay.
this shit don't even feel like an interview. This feel like a family reunion.
Yeah, I was about to say this would be the best. A good conversation. Yes.
Yeah.
About your album.
Let's go.
This wasn't planned, so we're gonna get on to that. Okay,
Alright.
and now was this produced completely by Sire?
He produced half of it.
Half of it, and the other half was
Mhm.
produced by.
Two by my man Zach Morris,
Okay.
two by my man Furhan C, one by Halal Seeds, and
Oh, shout out to him. It's,
one by my man Theory.
okay, so
Mhm.
and I see I done got off track. We just been hooting and hollering here. Okay, so
No, that's fire. Like
yeah,
that's
that is.
fire. Like cause I already had in my head. Cause remember I said you messed me up with the comment on my page. I'm like, oh, she from. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when we vibe, we gonna pick it for real. Cause
No, now it wasn't planned. This wasn't planned. How did you come up
Mhm.
with that title? What's that about?
album really wasn't playing. I won't suppose to. I was working on a collab project this year.
Mhm.
Well, at the end of last year, I was working on a collab project, two collab projects actually, and I wasn't gonna drop a solo record. I was really focusing on performing. I
Mhm.
had a lot of performances in the beginning of the year, and just the shit that I was about to do, like what I had on the table after my Philly performance.
Mhm.
Um, I think my Philly performance was like it was April 21st because my birthday 420. So
Oh, okay.
mhm. So after that yeah, I had something on the table. I had a show in Brooklyn like that next week, or it was like May 3rd or something like that. And then I had an opportunity for another show, that would have been like my biggest look ever. And 7 days after my birthday, end up getting into this situation, ended up crashing my Camaro.
Oh.
Um, yeah, I don't even know how. I mean, I posted it up on my gram. I don't even know how I walked away from that joint. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like,
Mhm.
yeah, ended up getting in this little case that I'm in right now. Nigga fighting that shit right now. I mean,
Mm.
it's looking cool. I mean,
Mhm.
we just trying to stay positive about it. But
It's like,
that's how the album came about. I won't in no solo space after I was locked up for a little second, like a week or so
uh-huh.
from the accident or whatever. And then once
Mhm.
I bonded out, I had the Charge Up Fest show. That was the last performance that I did. And I want in the music space, like writing wise, like
Mhm.
they got me on this pre-trial, like like smoke no weed no more. The second song on the album, Double Back, I had started that joint. That's the first song that I started writing for the album. And I started writing that joint, and I was like 10 to 12 bars into it. And I'm like, all right, this sound cool, but I was second guessing myself because I wasn't smoking. I'm the type of rapper, I don't force nothing. So like if I get
Mhm.
stuck, I come back to it. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like I don't care how long it take. I don't force nothing. Like
That's
if it ain't
right.
in the flow of how I'm flowing or whatever, whatever, and if it just I just get blank or whatever, I come back to it. So I dropped that joint. I think my performance was on a Friday of the Charge
Mhm.
Up Fest, and I think I started that record like a Tuesday or Wednesday before the show, and I ain't come back to that record till like the top of July. So that's from May to from May to July. I ain't write a lick because I was in my head. I was in my
And
funk with everything. I'm like, bro, I had all this momentum. I done got myself into some fucking bullshit. Fuck
it
my
is.
whole flow of everything up. I was depressed, low key. And like I said, I couldn't smoke weed no more. So I'm like, nigga, when you first started writing raps, bro, you won't smoking no weed. Know what I'm saying? And once I put that in my head, I'm like, nigga, get back to it. And plus,
Mhm.
I'm my favorite person to listen to. Know what I'm saying? So like everybody like my close circle and shit, we all like, we want to hear some new music, nigga. Like when we getting back in the studio, we want to hear some new music. And I wanted to hear some new music too. So I'm like, hey, no, we gotta get back to the zone. Got back into the studio July 15th. We were knocked out like 4 or 5 records that night. And I wanted to take some pictures outside of the room. It was like some reconstruction shit going on outside of the booth or whatever, outside in the hallway, and it was a
Mhm.
forklift. It was a forklift in the joint. So I'm like, nah, this should be hard for some pictures. We took the pictures and whatever, posted them up on the gram the next day. I really didn't have no caption or nothing. I'm like, this photo shoot wasn't planned,
Mhm.
but that is the caption. But it was just something about that title, the caption. It was just something about the caption to where I'm like, that's kind of hard as a. I like that. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? Like I could see it on a shirt. I could see it like simple. Like it's simple, but it's effective and shit. So I'm like, I shot it to my guys. I'm like, yo, I think this might be the title. Niggas gave me the thumbs up on it, and we ran with that.
This wasn't planned could apply to so much that you didn't plan for
Hmm.
that to happen, like the trouble, as you had your momentum and all the things that happened there, that wasn't planned. You didn't
Hmm.
plan to have to, learn a new way to write. You There wasn't
Hmm.
planned to do the shoot. So it's like all of these things not being planned, kind of led one to the
Super
other.
spot on.
And
Yep.
some of them, some of it for your good, some of it,
All of it. I look at
all
it
of it
all of it.
for your
For sure.
good. And
Hmm.
so I think that title, as you're telling this, it could apply to like all of those situations that those,
Hmm.
that this really wasn't planned. And really in life, like what is the best
Spot on.
things that have ever happened to me are the things that were never planned. Like
Hmm.
that seem like
Hmm.
complete chaos, but sometimes the bad stuff is like the road is like the vehicle to get you to the
Hmm.
good. Feel torn because it's like, oh, it was a fucked up time, but it's like it
Hmm.
needed to kind of happen because look at this good thing that happened, and it
And
wouldn't have happened no
I
other
most
way.
definitely, I most definitely had needed that. I mean, I didn't need it. I
Mhm.
didn't want it. I
Want
didn't
it.
want it to happen. I didn't want it to happen, but I low key needed that to happen just so I can like I wasn't moving correctly. I was really doing too much. Like my nigga, you supposed to have been in New York the week after. Know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like you doing
Yeah.
too much, bro. Like just doing too much, man.
Yes.
And ever since that happened, I feel like I matured. And if it ain't nothing to do, I'm not looking for nothing to do. Know what I'm saying?
I
Like
feel you.
that night, that night that it happened, I'm like, it's a Saturday night. No, I ain't trying to be in the crib. Know what I'm saying? My birthday just passed. I just got back from Philly from having
Mhm.
this ill show. My birthday just passed. Know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like I'm feeling myself. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm feeling myself, but it's like, bruh, ain't no plan. You trying to make something happen, nigga? If I would have just sat my ass in the house, nigga.
You know how many times I've forced myself to go out and something bad would happen every single time. And I would
Every
be like,
time.
damn it, you should have just set your ass down at that
For real
house.
though.
That happens. And anytime, because I was like that a lot in my youth, like it would because it was Saturday, I need to go out because it's Saturday or it's Friday
Mm-hmm.
night. I should be
Mm-hmm.
out. And like you said, looking, and every time it would be like that when I would go looking for a place, it would the night would just end
Some
terribly. It would
bullshit.
always be some bullshit. So
Like,
I learned like if I have to force it,
it
would
ain't
just
meant.
it's just
Yeah,
not meant for you to go. Like,
for sure.
like New Year's is coming and people gonna get into that, like they feel they need to
They
be
gotta
out
do
and they
something.
gonna be
Mm-hmm.
finding, and it's like, nah, I'm not gonna find that and I'm gonna find myself on this couch. So
That's
it's
it.
like,
That's it.
yeah.
And even with that situation happening, one of the best things that happened from got title with family. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
my mom and my grandma, like I feel like me and my grandma was always tight.
Mm-hmm.
That's who raised me. But me and my mom, like we got like super tight and like that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
like I just feel like a lot of good has happened from it. I mean, nigga almost lost his life. I just cherish everything now. You know what I mean? So
Life is
yeah.
definitely a gift, but I'm happy
Hmm.
to see that you're okay, and I
For
think
sure.
everything else is gonna work right on out for you. Now, what
Hmm.
song on this album feels the most personal?
Ooh. Mm. Heaven knows, home
Mm.
sweet home. First Sunday.
Mhm.
First Sunday too. I would say those three records. My man Sam just hit me the other day and he was like, if niggas like really listen to the lyrics on First Sunday, like the beat knocking, you you wouldn't really listen to the song like that, like on surface, but if like you really listen to the lyrics, you like, oh nah, he talking about something on this joint.
Uh-huh.
Heaven knows. Heaven knows, I remember the night I recorded that, the very next day, I had that shit on repeat and nigga was goddamn nigga tear up goddamn listening to that
Mhm.
joint. Cause it's like, we all deal with self-doubt in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Some days is heavier than others, and
Mhm.
some days you really want to quit. You really
Yep.
want to throw in the towel. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, ain't nobody put in this much work to to give up right
Yep.
now. You know what I mean?
That's
And
right.
and I'm big on me being the one to make it out of my family. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I'm super big on that because just my story, you know what I'm saying? Like just my whole story, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandma raised me. My mom had me when she was 17. Don't
Mhm.
know my dad. Know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm the oldest of four. And it's just like the way my family dynamics is I'm just so big on like receiving the doubt and all that type of stuff from everybody, not even just family, from niggas who don't like me. You know what I mean? People who I once was cool with and they done X they selves out of the picture and shit like that. So it's like
Mhm.
that's what that Heaven Knows joint is on Home Sweet Home. I'm talking about the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Mhm.
I'm talking about 757 on that
5-7.
Virginia Beach. That record. And I love that record too because when I first heard that beat, I was like, this shit kind of sound like some old Neptune shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So yeah, those three records, those mean something to me the most on the album. For sure.
Okay, now we talked about this earlier.
Hmm.
Now, compared to Thanks for Nothing, or we'll even say Before De Niro,
Hmm.
in what ways do you feel this album show your growth?
Thanks for nothing. I was trying to figure it out. I would say that album, I was kind of trying to give like a dose of what niggas like and shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, niggas like these type of records. Okay, let me do one of these. Niggas like this, let me do one of them.
Mhm.
My second project, the luxury pack, I feel like I cut the fat on that and I feel like I made the project that I wanted to make on that. Before De Niro came, because right after Thanks for Nothing, I was working on this album. I had this idea, this album titled De Niro, and before De Niro came about, because I'm like, all right, these 9 songs right here, I'm making this in the process of making De Niro. These 9 songs, I know I'm not going to use these 9 on De Niro. So we're going to
Uh-huh.
package these up. That's going to be before De Niro. De Niro, De Niro is like, that to me, that shit is to niggas who listen to my music, niggas love that album. That's like, I want to say that that's like a holy grail in my catalog. That's that shit. I love that
Uh-huh.
project. It's no mistakes on that one. None.
Mhm.
Like I, I even nowadays I with the progression and shit, I really be trying to like listen and like I trying to point out a flaw. I can't point out no flaw on that shit. And I'm my biggest critic.
Uh-huh.
Um After De Niro, that's my baby right there. Like I love that album. Like I feel like, oh no, it's between them two, De Niro and After De Niro. I feel like they neck and neck. But with this one right here, I just feel like the difference between all of them is I feel like with this one, you really get me. Know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like you really get me. I'm more personable on this album.
Uh-huh.
Like you really feel like whatever I'm saying, like you can feel it. Like I'm saying, like I'm not trying to bar you to death on it. I'm really
Mhm.
trying to get you to like understand where I'm at in this moment. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like even when I am getting my bars off, like it's not like I it's not to where it's like over your head to where you like I ain't really understand it. No, it's right. Everything is right in front of your face on this one, and that I think that's why I love this one most. My favorite project for sure. I feel like I hit it on all cylinders on this, and this is the quickest I ever made an album. It usually take me longer than 3 months to make an
Uh-huh.
album. Like for sure, it took me 3 months to make. Once I got in my zone, once I got over that writing without the weed shit, I'm like, I was knocking them records
Crank it.
out,
Uh-huh.
cranking them, cranking them. And when I get into album mode, I usually have like leftover songs and stuff like that and shit that didn't make the album. With this, I was very intentional on what I was doing. So any song that I went into the studio to make, it
Uh-huh.
was for this album. It ain't no leftovers. The 12 that I made, that's what it was.
Uh-huh. That's listen, you seem like you have a very a plan and a very precise, like when you go into the studio. Now,
hmm
what does success look like for you at this point? Like how would you measure success at this point in your career?
I don't even really try to I don't even really try to think about that. I'm really just trying to keep growing the fan base. Know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Get people connected to me. Know what I'm saying? Like I'm so much of a student of the game. Like I'm not trying to sell you. If anything that I'm trying to sell you, I'm
Mhm.
trying to sell you on me. Know what I'm saying? Like connecting to me. I'm not trying to sell you into like any facade. Like this is all authentic. So like I look at it like how I connected to the rappers that I grew up idolizing. Like I connected to Hove because cool nigga. Know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? The aura, like the swag, like everything. It matched the lyrics. It matched
Uh-huh.
everything. Nas, his laid back demeanor and his how lyrical he is and shit like that. Like everything matched. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm selling you anything, I'm selling you the lifestyle. I'm selling you me, who I actually am. So I really just want to grow the fan base to where like this shit, once the fan base grown to where it grow to, you know what I'm saying? This shit is out, it's out the park. It's out the park then. Know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's gonna get there for you. You're gonna keep, generating your buzz and what have you. So
And
yeah,
I ain't
just
even one thing about me, I got the utmost confidence. What we was talking about in the beginning of this interview, it's never been nothing else that I want to do.
Mhm.
God put me here to do this. It's nothing else. I can't the way just the way I am as a person. I don't supposed to be in nobody warehouse slaving it. Know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I don't supposed to be underneath no hood and no car, fixing no cars. Like
Uh-huh.
this is what I'm
What
made to
is
do.
to do?
Yes, you know what I'm saying? My personality, like when people meet me in person, when people meet me on this our first time linking, but
Mm-hmm.
it feel like we
Like we
know
the
each other.
yes.
Know what I'm saying? So it's just all that shit, like I was made to do this, man. Like I love every aspect of this. I love having to do the interviews. I love having to come up with new material. I love going to the studio, seeing niggas' reactions. I love inviting niggas who I never even met in person to the studio, and then we end up being like this. Like
Uh-huh.
I just love the whole process of it, man. Like this is what I was born to do, and it's not no doubt in my mind that it's gonna happen.
Well,
Long as I keep doing what the hell I'm doing.
keep that as your driving force, that attitude as your driving force, that this is what you were born to do, and
Mhm,
you gonna keep winning, and just
mhm.
keep that in your heart. That'll keep you from getting discouraged too, as long
For
as you
sure,
know in your head and your heart, like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
for
I'm not.
sure.
It's nothing else I'm supposed to be doing. Now,
Right.
is there? Are you in a season of like still just refining your style? Or are you open to like experimenting with other types of sound production wise?
Girl, I feel I could do anything.
I know that's right.
I feel like I,
It's just
and that,
that heat. Uh
and
huh.
that's why I love this album too, because um on the cinematic joint, I usually don't
Mhm.
even be doing joints like that got that little trappish feel or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to throw that in there, like show niggas like, hey, bro, I can
On
rap
anything.
on anything, bro, on
Mhm.
anything, and still be. I don't gotta do what y'all do on them joints.
Mhm.
Still be me. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
So
go.
I can rap on anything. I could do girl songs. R&B niggas need a little Mace feature. Know what I'm saying? I get my Mace on. Know what I'm saying? Like I could do it all, man. Those the type of rappers I grew up idolizing. The rappers that can do it all. Know what I'm saying? Like
Yes. To
you know what I'm
have some
saying?
versatility to your style and flow. People get pigeonholed into a sound, a subject
Mm-hmm.
matter, and then that's it. Some of that I blame on the fans because when people do try to expand or pivot, folks get oh, this is terrible, this is terrible. And I'm like, they're just trying
I'm with you
something.
on that. I'm
I'm
with
like,
you
they're
on that.
with
A little bit go to the fans. I agree with you a
mhm,
little bit on
a
that.
little bit.
But
Listen, but you guys, as an
out the
artist, you
gate,
gotta.
out the
Mhm,
gate, you gotta show them that you can. Know what I'm saying? Like if you made a whole album of that, and then your next two albums is that, like they gonna be like, oh no, this is what he do. So then
mhm.
on your fifth or sixth project, when you try to switch it up a little bit, they gonna be like, oh, bro, this ain't what I know what I mean? This ain't what I
So
signed up for.
So your advice is start early and
For
not
sure.
fourth start early. That's good advice because that might
Yeah.
be it too. People wait till the third, fourth album to try to pivot and then it's just too late. But that's good advice.
Hmm.
Start pivoting
Hmm.
early and often. Post this wasn't planned. What's next for
Hmm.
you?
I just right before we started, like 2 hours ago, I was just saying to myself, I said, yo, I'm writing this week. I'm writing this
Okay.
week. I'm ready to get back writing. Like
Hmm.
I'm just ready. Like my juice has been flowing. And I'm gonna tell you the I'm gonna keep it all the way real. So what made me say that to myself a couple hours ago, I was just on Wayno's live stream or whatever, and
Hmm.
he had played one of the records. I'm just so competitive. I just saw couple comments or whatever, and niggas is like, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Uh, it's cool, it's cool. Just like just them, it was quite a few I like it, and then just like maybe the two it's cools. I'm like, oh no, I'm ready to write, nigga, because y'all niggas goddamn y'all get me fucked up.
No, don't play with
Niggas,
me.
niggas got me fucked up. What you mean it's cool? I don't what's cool, bruh?
I want to
You know
see
what I
the
mean?
fire emojis. Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Like, what's cool? I don't get that. I don't Wayne don't fuck with me. I don't understand what you mean it's cool. It's just little shit like that that I use to push myself to like, you know what I mean? Like I'm ready to start back writing, man. I'm ready to up it another level and shit, man.
So you got another one in the chamber.
I got one project that I'm probably like 5 songs into. It's something for my real hip hop heads. Like niggas gonna be like, oh no. I know he be showing his versatility, but damn, we ain't know that he can do a whole project like this. It's one of them.
Okay.
And off of the reception from that I've been getting off of this album, I'm ready to jump back in with another solo for real, for real. Like I'm
Okay.
super ready. Saia sent me some beats over the weekend, and I ain't even really get to tap into them, but I listened to two of them and I said, "Oh no, bro, ready to work too."
Okay. Well, let our audience know where they can find and support what you are doing online.
You find me on Instagram, the real G's, um, on Twitter. My Twitter is super trash. I need some traction up there. My old joint was fire. It got hacked. It's been like 2 years since I had this new one, and Twitter, it ain't what it used to be. You know what
It
I'm
is not.
saying?
I was just getting ready to tell you that. I was like,
Bro,
don't be hard on yourself. It's not. It's
it's
not what it was.
impossible to get followers on Twitter now. Like
It
what the
is.
hell? Like what the hell? I'm
I
like,
think the
bruh.
it's hard. The only way the followers I've been getting is like the people I've interviewed that since I've
uh,
called back up there. But it's hard to get some
you
kind of
get
traction up there.
you get more of them damn fake ass spam accounts following you got
Yes.
into anything. But yeah, on Twitter,
Hmm.
the official G's, you can holla at me up there. Please holla at me if you on Twitter. Let's get some traction up there. Since I've noticed that Twitter is done for, I've took my talents over to Threads, and
Okay.
I'm trying to be over there a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm on Threads. I'm on Facebook and all that other stuff too, but I don't run those accounts. My peoples run them accounts because I'm really not no social media dude. If I wasn't a
Mhm.
rapper, I wouldn't have social media. I'm super private. I like my mystique. I like just being in the
Mhm.
cut on all DSPs, GEE $. Do not put a S. It's not G's with a S. It's G's with a dollar
Dollar
sign.
sign.
Know what I
Mhm.
mean? Don't forget the dollar sign. You won't find me at all. Only reason it's not a dollar sign on none of the social media platforms because they don't let you put any special characters. But if I could,
Yes.
it would be a dollar sign.
Put with the dollar sign. Geez, I thank you so much for coming on the podcast and share your story. This was a excellent conversation. I
This shit
could
was
spend a
amazing. We could
yes,
go we could go on and on. Like it feel
yes,
like I said,
yes.
we gonna double back. We gonna double back though.
We are, because I was like, if I ain't had to go to work tomorrow, I probably been sitting here, like, still sitting here talking to you. But I just wanted to
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much for coming on the podcast and sharing your story and talking to
Mm-hmm.
us about your newest album. To my audience, make sure you all go and run up his newest project. This wasn't planned.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more
Mm-hmm.
conversations in music and more in makeup.
She be on it too. She be posting them outfits. She be on it. If
Listen,
if anybody if anybody consistent, it's her. She on it
listen
every day. Like and
every
I
day.
I love people like you. It's the grind.
I had to pivot like to going back to work. I'm like, okay, well, we gonna do some outfits of the day. We gonna film some makeup in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I get up at
Hmm.
4, but I'm like,
You get up at 4 in the
if
morning?
I get up at 4 in the morning because I
Jesus
still got
Christ.
it. Yeah, so it's like I was like, I was not gonna let my 9 to 5 rob me of like the motion I had going because I was
Mm-hmm.
like out on administrative leave for a little bit for my job for like 4 months. And during that time, that's when I really like started putting my all because I had no job. So I'm just putting my all into the podcast. Then I got
Mhm,
called back to work in September and I was like, I'm not gonna let my motion go like, I love this. Can I make money and make a living off of having this show? No. But
mhm,
I was like, I don't want to give this up. I love my platform. I love being able to give artists like a place to come tell their story.
mhm.
I love
We
shining a
appreciate you.
Thank you. I love shining a
Mhm.
light on the music I love. I told somebody the other day the whole purpose of this platform is because I didn't want to be one of those people like, well, why didn't anybody talk about such and such, or why they don't invite? Why don't we? And y'all ever interview? It's like I'm gonna be the person to do it, and
Mhm.
you know, like I said, shine a light on the talent that I love
The
and
shit that you
to
like, yeah.
yeah, and to show people too, hip hop is not dead. It was never gone no place. Like there are plenty of people out here still making good rap music, making good
Mhm.
music, period. And it's like if we just put our energy towards uplifting and, putting the light on them versus
Yeah.
complaining about what we don't
About
like.
what
I'm always show
Mhm.
y'all what I love, and this is, why you should be listening. This is why you should be tuned into this person. So
Yeah,
I was not gonna.
you had my man 100 Grand Royce up here. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
it's so funny. Now it wasn't through Royce that I found out about you. It was actually I was interviewed on the Serving It Raw podcast, and he was asking me about
Mhm.
Virginia, and he said, "Do you know G?" He said, "You got to tap in with it," and that's how I got turned onto your music. So I'm like, look how far, and I think he's all the way out in
Mhm.
Seattle. So I'm like,
Yeah.
look how far, and like the
Yeah.
circle of life, so to speak, and
Mhm.
this the reason the
Mhm.
separation,
All
but
for all for the love of good music.
so I hope when people watch the interviews, things I post, and it scratches their curiosity, like, well, what's that about? Or what's
Mhm.
their music about? So that's the whole reason for this. And I just, keep doing what you're doing, keep moving forward. I'm proud of you. I love anybody from the town. I want to see us win. I always say
Yeah.
musically, we come from the best place on earth for music. I'll
We
argue all day
super
about
slept
that.
on. Super
Yes, I
slept on.
said we are. I said if we were to have a versus, it would break the internet. And folks laugh when I say that. I said, but who's the two people y'all wanted a versus from? You wanted one from Pharrell and Missy.
Mm.
Music is one thing. When you start talking about the sports, all the people that came here from here, Mike Vick, Allen
Come on.
Iverson, Sweet Pea Whitaker, Bruce, like,
Come
child,
on.
I'll go all night. So I'm
Come
like,
on.
we are the home of so much talent. We have produced and given so much talent to the world. So
Mhm.
I'm proud of you. Keep going, keep doing your thing, keep
No,
pushing forward.
I
Oh,
appreciate that. Before,
yeah.
because I do love all the flowers. I love that. But
Mm.
I have to give you some back because
Oh,
you are what caught my eye, what caught my eye to your platform. I'm like, this is exact. God strike me if I'm lying. I'm like, she like Boldy James. Oh. Yeah, no, I know she cool peoples. Know what I'm saying? Like this what she listened to? Okay,
mm-hmm.
no, okay, all right, no, I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in. Like when I saw like the music that you love and I'm seeing like your tweets and stuff like that of what you listening to and all that type of stuff. I'm like, those are the type of people that I value opinions from. Those are the type of people
Thank you.
who I want to talk music with because you got a taste. You have you have a certain type taste level that I don't want to communicate with those other people. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Oh,
communicate with people like you. You know what I'm saying?
thank you. I appreciate
Hmm.
that. That's
For sure.
thank I need it. I need that encouragement sometimes because I'm like, what am I doing? Or not even what am I doing? It gets to like because sometimes some people don't understand
Sometimes
what's
you
going
get
on.
overstimulated.
Yeah, and I'm
I
like,
mean,
okay, what am I doing? But every so
hmm
often I'll get like a message saying, "Nah, keep this going." Like, "No, this you got something,"
hmm
and I'm like, "Okay, I'm feeling a little more confident in it." But I appreciate that and the
and
words, and I'm gonna carry that.
you pull the magazines from out the back. We connected. We
Yeah,
locked in.
see,
Like we like
yeah,
that. You know what I
we
mean? Like
liked it. Listen, you understand saving things, so you understand
yeah,
having collections and things like that.
man.
Geez, thank you for joining the podcast, Saints
I
and Ace. That's our
appreciate you.
time. Love y'all. Bye.